Okay, we're back. I'm going to do Lair. Something I think I neglected to mention when I started the last video is that we're now on a streak of 3. Hopefully we can beat my PR of 8. We'll get significantly beyond it. That's not going to happen if I keep doing silly, reckless things, but I think that we'll probably be okay if I just play a little bit more carefully. Especially since I'm doing a Berserker series. Anyway, let's head in. So we meet a Mamba immediately, and that's not so good. We also see a Scroll of Acquirement. That is good. Go invisible. Let's see if I can kill this without berserking. We're gonna berserk. As soon as I got invis, I decided to berserk. Let's go back up. Very concerned about the whole staircase thing. We do have potions of curing, by the way, so aren't necessarily going to get owned by poison. But yeah, I didn't want to fight at the staircase because if this gets contested, I'm in a very bad place. Okay, Scroll of Acquirement, let's get another book. Manual of Fighting. Awesome. Let's just train fighting in polearms. I mean, I would like to... Nah, we'll do stealth and evocations as well. I mean, I really want to get to the point where evoke invisibility is a little more reliable. You only need to get it to below 50%, but it's nice to have it a little bit higher. Or lower, I should say. Alright, let's try to find a downstairs we can fight around. Okay, cool. We haven't met any more Mambas or Spiny Frogs or Hydras, so as long as we don't run into that stuff, we're okay. Uh-oh. There's the Spiny Frog. Make myself invisible. Wow, that's scary. Wow. Haven't managed to do any damage to... Oh, there's 3. Alright. Alright. That's definitely a situation for Brothers in Arms. There were 4, actually. Unbelievable. Yeah, so I'm perfectly happy to use Brother in Arms to take out 4 Spiny Frogs when I have all of 77 hit points. And no AC. Nothing but 20 EV and a little bit of shield points in between me and dying. And another Spiny Frog. That's ludicrous. Nice. Well, we can take them out with Steel Tomahawks and invisibility, so that's cool. Tomahawks of Dispersal. These are going to be useful for resetting fights or semi-resetting fights. Nice. I've got some nasty, nasty things coming at me. And he's got a Spear of Venom. Poison is a real risk here. However, we have Wand of Confusion now. Three failures of invisibility. Four. Fourth one works. Wolves can see me. Let's, not invisible anymore. I don't have Identify. We're gonna confuse this dude. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot of damage. Let's, wow, 20 damage. That sucks. I'm gonna use Trog's Hand. Let's, get into this hallway. Escaping into the darkness, which is not good, but remember, we do have 3 scrolls of teleportation. Unfortunately, Constriction doesn't work so well against things that blink. Alright. I'll confuse this again. And we'll get him with the spear. That wand is a lifesaver. We have recharging as well, so that's going to make this a lot less painful. Everything in here, well, not everything, but most of the things in here are scary to some degree. I mean, even these blink frogs, they're going to do 20 damage to me, you know? Cool. But, you know, I can't complain. I found all this invisibility. I mean, I found way too many invisibility items, but I'll take them nonetheless. Oh. Should probably confuse. Nice. There we go. Alright, continue doing decks. Alright, Lair 1 is done. It's really nice that we have these 2 manuals. Like, all in all, we're doing pretty well. And I shouldn't forget that I have these books if I really need to make some fire and kill some things really quickly. Get some piety in the process. It's going to be nice when I find some rings of protection. Alright, so there's a labyrinth. We magic map. I'm an octopode. I can swim right through the water. Alright. 5-headed Hydra. I want to kill it. And I'll tell you why I want to kill it. It's blocking my path. I don't want to leave the... I mean, even if it were to somehow stay sleeping, I don't want to leave the labyrinth and then find out, like, oh, surprise, he's next to me, he's killing me. Got him. grab all this throwing. Now, the Minotaur is going to be interesting. Hopefully not too hard, but you never really know until you see it, right? And if there are any redbacks in here, that could be a little rough, but we have digging. So, should at least be able to find the entrance pretty quickly. Wow, this is a totally enclosed little area we spawned in. So let's break out. Alright, looks like it's in this direction. I see some metal. Maybe. Getting warmer. Moving away now. Let me just make sure I didn't mess up here. Yeah, there's no other path. So I guess I have to do this. I'm gonna eat some fruit real quick. I want to be nice and well fed for when this fight happens. Okay, I want to check this. That looks like maybe this is it. Okay, yep, this is it. Okay, so Minotaurs do not see invisible. We're actually pretty well kitted out to take out a Minotaur. We have Confusion, we have Invis. You know, we can kill it pretty quickly with Electrocution. Oh, man. Tongue of Order. You know, that's a fun weapon. We're probably not going to use it, but that is a fun weapon. Okay, we don't want to confuse him. He's next to Deepwater. Yeah, that's a shame. I really like Tongue of Order, but it's a staff. It would make me take off my buckler. But more importantly, it's just not a very good end-game weapon. Because the only... It's kind of a meme because, like, okay, it's silver. It does a ton of damage, right? But only to... What monsters that matter? Orb of Fire? What else? You know? It's still a Lajatong, which makes it a great weapon, but... I don't think that's worth committing for. It's, Whoa. Wow, he's got stones. Let's, walk on out of here and reset this fight. He should be right in here again. Okay, we got a Berserking Ogre. Wow. This is questionable. Can't even make allies anymore. I really want to kill him, but... I'm not gonna Berserk. Oh, he's next to me now. Not good. 35 plus 20, 55. It's not quite right, is it? If I want to survive, I either have to Lignify, which I'm not prepared to do, or... Okay, I'll just walk away. Fine. Okay, let's see if he's going to follow. He does not. Cool. Alright, so this kind of sucks. It's looking more and more like if I want to kill him, I'm either going to have to bite the bullet, confuse him, and risk him falling into the water. Or bite the bullet, berserk, and fight him. Alright, this is okay. No, I'm not gonna qualify. I'm gonna... keep throwing at him. How much to confuse? 35%. Yeah, we're gonna Trog's Hand here in a minute. Trying to get as much as I can out of this throwing, but it's not it's not quite working. Okay. I think that if we Lignify and we Berserk, we'll be fine. Trog's Hand. Wait a turn. Burn spellbooks. Berserk. Okay, that wasn't so bad, right? I mean, that was a little scary. We had a ton of hit points. Okay, all he had was a Elijah Tang of Order and Ring of Protection from Cold. Let's see what's in the stack. Looks like a ton of stuff in the stack. Robe of Vines. What a nice piece of equipment that I can't use. Arbalest, Mace, Rapier. Things I don't really care about. Okay, well, we got a couple rings out of it. They're not the most useful rings in the world, but we also have some Identify. Oh, my Invis is running out. That's cool. Got him. Another Hydra. Wait for my Invis contamination to go away, and then we will Invis again. Queue up these Steel Tomahawks. And then he'll just wander away. Well, that sucked. This Hydra is an issue. Probably shouldn't be auto-exploring on a floor with water and a Hydra, since Hydras are so fast. Okay, we still have tomahawks. Let's use them to finish this thing. We could have gone in with the spear, but, you know, it's a little safer to just chuck tomahawks at it. Oh boy, I don't want to be next to this, really. Oh, Berserk. That was a little iffy. Looks like there's a basilisk on this floor. It just got hit with a teleport trap. Redback. Redbacks are scary, on this character especially. Like, what I find interesting about this character is that it's a melee character that's very fragile. It's like a caster melee almost. I really do not like I do not like the fact that Spider has spawned, and I'll tell you why. These jumping spiders, if they put me in a net or a web, then that's gonna wreck basically all my defenses. Take all my EV away. Then I proceed to just get murdered by the redbacks. So I will say that Spider's going to be really rough on this character. Oh no. Don't want to be slowed in finding a redback. %, petrify. Just gonna try to fight this thing. Okay, not bad. Ice Blast, good to see. Let's use Identify on it. Polymorph, I don't really like that wand, but I'll take whatever resources I can get on this character. Okay, layer 2 is clear. I'm getting evocations up to a nice round number. Take it to 10, and then we'll turn it off. Yeah. We'll even turn off stealth. Let's use up these books, or manuals. Check it out, we got the double constrict. Alright, he can do 50 damage per airstrike. Confuse at 22%, not great. We don't want to polymorph him. He can become ludicrous things like Titans. And Invis doesn't help us because he's invisible. He's got a hat we might be interested in, but probably not. I think that we just Ice Blast him to death, honestly. So yeah, we'll try that. took 8 charges, which is kind of insanely wasteful, but getting him off the floor is worth it. He's just an unstable element in a rickety equation, or in a. It's a rough situation already, is what I'm saying. Like this Octopode is precarious to say the least. I use this wall to blur this dude closer to me, taking the least amount of hits. Okay, let's try this hat. See invisible, we don't need it. We already see invisible. I'd rather have, well, no. RN plus, MP plus 9. Would I rather have RN plus and MP plus 9? Not really. The AC is probably more beneficial on this character. Okay. Unless I run into something that specifically requires RN. Probably swap that hat back on in another branch. But for now, those 2 points of AC are probably better than anything else. Would have been nice if we had found some AC rings. But again, no GDR. Something to keep in mind. So I can take max damage, no matter how high my AC gets. Okay, we are RC++. I'm not too scared of this dude. I guess I could polymorph him. He probably won't become something scary. I'm just going to Berserk and take him out, though. Oh, he had a ring of ice. You guys probably think I'm crazy for not using this Lajatang, but, I mean, electricity is just, it's good enough, and I would rather have the defense, the meager defense that the buckler provides. I mean, an electricity, I think, is just, it's just a better brand than no brand at all, which is effectively what that Lajatang has against everything in here. Okay, we'll go invisible, queue up javelins, throw them. Uh-oh. Well, we're invisible, so I don't think they can... Wow, that's way too much stuff. I just want to take out... Yeah, we take out the Hydra and then we walk away. So Dream Sheep and Torpor Snails at the same time. What a combo. Let's see if we can not die to that stuff. Oh no, we fell asleep. I'm not so sure they can bleed at me if I'm invis. Oh, they can. Okay, we got 2 of them. Remember, I can Berserk. Which makes it impossible to sleep me. The only reason I'm not doing it is that if that Torpor Snail shows up, and then something else shows up, and then something else shows up, it's very bad if I'm Berserked and all that, so... Hey, Wand of Acid. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and we got Haste too. Pretty sweet. Okay, this guy, I'm not positive I can take him, but I thought I could, and I did, so... No Berserk required for Spiny Frogs anymore unless I get a run of bad luck. Torpor Snail by himself, safe enough. Just tab through most of this stuff. Alright, it's another floor of Lair. Okay, we've got a large shield now. If I decide to go into the heavy shields route, which I probably should, honestly. I was kind of trying to wait and see what Trog gave me, but we've had some piety woes this game. I have definitely overused Brothers in Arms, although I'm not sure how much of a choice I had. Okay. Kill these Death Yaks one at a time with invisibility. Nice. Looks like there were just two, though. Had a little bit of problems with that Komodo dragon, and that's the issue on this character. That's the rub, is that there's no guaranteed fight. At any moment, I could take like 60 damage, being surrounded by something as simple as blink frogs. I expect Lair 6 to be interesting. Let's try to play this safe. We're going to shout. Shout up the staircase. Take this Mamba up. Kill him and go down a different staircase. Take this elephant up. Kill him. Go down the third staircase. Okay, thankfully we didn't get shoved off. Okay, both the manuals are used up. Time to train dodging and shields. We're definitely, well, I'll just train dodging for now. I was going to say we're definitely going to go for the heavier shields, but we're kind of getting something out of this buckler, the MR+. On the other hand, I am Trog. I can just Trog's hand. The problem is there's no shield. There's the large shield, there's buckler, there's no shield. We don't have snake pit, so I don't really have any assurance I'm going to get a shield. So it's either get no more shield or it's get like 25 shield, because that's what's required to bring this down to no penalty. So I'm just not so sure. Wow, let's get out of here. Hornet's not good. Hornet could end this run right now. We'll go up, rest that off, come back down, kill the wolf. Just trying to clear this level out a bit. Got a Spriggan, which tells me this may be the forest end. Who knows, really? You can kill these things pretty easily. Whoa. Okay, that's more than I was expecting. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we'll go up on this stuff and we'll berserk. Well, it's just a Spriggan and a Boggart. The Boggart won't have anything when I come down. We'll berserk because he could make a Hydra at any moment. Kill the Boggart in one hit. Kill the Spriggan. I don't mind fighting wolves while slowed. Not a huge deal. But yeah, I'm convinced this is a forest end. The wolves, the Boggarts, the Spriggans is a dead giveaway. Okay, we will definitely confuse this thing. Oh no. 3 times in a row it fails. If we get paralyzed, we die. That's really bad. That's really a shame. I should have killed it with Ice Blast. I could disperse, but you know, I think I'm gonna use a net. That doesn't quite work. Okay, finally. Well, that was scary. Yeah, I shouldn't have even been entertaining the idea of being next to that thing. Next time we'll use Ice Blast to finish it off super fast. Even confused, it could have gotten me just by wandering into me. Paralysis is like extra good. Or I should say bad. Extra efficient when you're an EV character because it takes away all your defenses, you know? It's one of the reasons I mean, there are a lot of reasons I don't think paralysis is a good mechanic, and that's one of them. It punishes EV heavy characters way worse than AC characters, which on its face seems backwards because EV characters already get punished way worse than AC characters just for existing. anybody who thinks EV is better than AC is just, I mean, you're just wrong. I mean, it's just not true. It's less reliable, its damage is more swingy. Now let's not fight all that stuff. Let's go to the other staircase. Another thing about this character, swapping off Trog is going to be almost impossible because, you know, unless I somehow got Staff Form online, you know, immediately, there's no surviving a Berserked Stone Giant next to me, a Berserked Iron Troll next to me. It will just one-shot me. I mean, let's see, Iron Troll does 35 plus 25, hasted and mighted, so 40, 60 damage, say 120 damage because he's hasted, he gets 2 attacks, and then might is, how much, what is the might bonus? 50% more damage, so 180 total. Yeah. So, unless I have like 300 hit points, it's just not really gonna happen for me. Alright, let's make this guy under the effects of acid. Nuking his AC, and then we kill him. Okay, Trog's finally back up to the piety level where he'll give me weapons, but he's still giving me ammo. Okay, not half bad. Looks like things are going pretty smoothly now. Oh, 11% chance to confuse. Get the Ice Blast to finish off the Hornet. Let's just roll on upstairs. Man, Hornets are scary to begin with, but on this character, they're downright terrifying. I saw another one. Let's go to a different staircase, just to be safe. Didn't want to risk fighting the Hornet Rider in that situation where I was liable to be slow or even paralyzed just from my berserk. Okay, as for this is worth spending or recharging on Ice Blast. 3 Ice Blasts are, seems like that's the magic number to more or less guarantee the death of a Hornet at my current level of evocations, but I can do it in 2. Let's try on this artifact. Regen MP, huh? Is this worth losing 5 points of SH? Being able to blink sounds nice. Yeah, I guess so. I really need... Oh man, I really need, like, Guardian Spirit. that's not going to happen because I can't wear a scarf, and so I would have to wear an amulet. Let's finish out the floor and get all the loot before I use this remove curse, because I only have the one. Oh man, I'm really on the fence about this. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear reflection, and we're just going to pop the amulet on if we need to blink, because I would rather have the... Oh man, this is a lot of stuff. Probably have my spear on, huh? Oops, we're on fire. Making a lot of noise, but probably worth it. Still in a cloud of flame. The fire is spreading. That's one way to take it out, right? Being petrified. Confused didn't work. I was going to be able to walk away from this probably, but instead I guess I have to cancel, which sucks. That's a very good potion to be using, but it's better to use your consumables now than to die now. Hopefully that was the last hornet, but I was going to say, I'm not holding my breath. Oh wait, that's a Spriggan Rider. Whoops. I didn't realize death yaks are very large. Oh, what is happening? Oh, it's server lagged for a second there. Looks like Invis is really going to carry me. We're going to go to shoals first when we end up going into Lair branches. Invis is very, very good there. Okay, right, so that's Lair. Try on this buckler real quick. Could be something good. +2 buckler. Yeah, I guess we'll wear that instead for now. I don't particularly need MR because I'm Trog guy. And we're going to go ahead and drop all this food, make my inventory a little neater. Meat goes down, royal jelly goes down. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, not much in the way of loot that we were terribly excited about. We got an artifact amulet, but it was kind of meh on this character. Like, the regen MP doesn't do anything for me. The only way it would do something for me is if I swapped gods or had Guardian Spirit, and it's mutually exclusive with Guardian Spirit on this character. Strength doesn't really do much for me except for a little bit of a damage boost. And Blink. Blink is useful, but I can swap on for that, you know, so I don't need to keep it on all the time. So it's it's a small power boost, I guess. The Buckler is a very small power boost. Alright, let's remove Curse. Whoops, wrong one. We have 2 Rings of Ice if we feel an overwhelming need to become a caster and cast ice magic. We don't. I'd really like to see some... I mean, we would have liked to have seen like more of these Rings of Evasion, Rings of AC, Rings of Slaying. Resistance is okay, but magical power just doesn't do much for us. If I had found like a ton of magical power and a Guardian Spirit amulet, that might have been cool. Not too happy about my ring collection, but this tends to be the way that Octopodes go. You don't get 4 million rings just on account of playing an Octopode. I don't think that the loot table changes at all. I guess I'm not sure about that, but I don't think it does. There's a water moccasin I want to kill. I saw it. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to cut the video here. Next time we'll go deeper into the dungeon. We'll clear out Orc. We'll probably... yeah, we'll probably swap this +0 buckler back on and the +0 hat back on for Orc. Because RN Plus will be handy against Draining Bolt, and MR Plus will be handy against Paralysis. Although, I don't know, man, like, even those basic orcs are going to be kind of scary with this much AC. So we're going to be relying strongly on invisibility, and hopefully that works out for us. So yeah, until then, I'm signing out.